Please accept this gift as a humble offering for all you have done to help us navigate through the trappings of this deceitful world. You have opened the eyes of thousands. Hold strong. The finish line so close. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Shai Pearson. Welcome again to my channel. It is Monday. Happy Monday, December 15th for 2025, 4:28 p.m. Someone sent me a gift. And just say I was touched and am touched is a understatement. I'm wearing it. This is the gift. Isn't that beautiful? I'm rocking this today. And I'm gonna rock it a few times because I want the person to see it. I appreciate it. Look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful. It speaks the Lord, right? Nothing like a gift, right? That's what John 3:16 is about, the gift. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Thank you for this gift. It's so beautiful, and I'm rocking it right now. I love the last part, hold strong, the finish line so close. People, I gotta do this video, but I feel like breaking down. We are close. We are very close. We are so close. I don't think there has been a week that I've done YouTube that I didn't ask God, why you choose me, man? I don't know. Why you choose me? Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Well, people, it was a tragedy that happened overnight. Many of us grew up watching this gentleman. We remember the movies that he made, the sitcom he was in, and tragedy struck, possibly through a family member. I want to play these videos and then go from there.
Now after the hour, to another Fox News alert. The LAPD is expected to give another briefing today after actor-director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead in their Los Angeles homes. Reiner is best known for directing classic films, got A Few Good Men, Harry Met Sally.
Jonathan Hunt joins us live from Brentwood, California with the details. Jonathan?
Ainsley, good morning. We expect and hope to hear a lot more information from the LAPD later this morning. As yet, they have not even confirmed the identities of the two people they found dead in the home owned by Rob Reiner here in the Brentwood area of Los Angeles. It was left to Reiner's family to confirm that those killed were indeed the legendary director and his wife, Michelle. As for the police, they gave a somewhat shambolic news conference yesterday evening in the immediate wake of the discovery of those bodies, in which they would not talk about what exactly had happened, how it had happened, and who the suspect might be. Listen here.
At this time, the Los Angeles Police Department is not seeking anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation.
And that was earlier. And then this came out.
Out after famed Hollywood director and actor Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead in their home. LA police have arrested one of the couple's sons in connection with the killings. Our chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt is live out of Brentwood for us. He's got more on all of this. Jonathan, what more can you tell us?
Well, Sandra, within hours of the bodies of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle being discovered here at their Brentwood home, we were getting word of the potential involvement of their 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner. And this morning, we got confirmation that he has indeed been arrested in the early hours of this morning, we believe, and is being held on $4 million bond. You can see Nick Reiner in this family photo that was just taken a few months ago in September. He is the young man with the shaved head in that picture. Now, the LAPD said very little yesterday as they began their investigation, but the police chief confirmed this morning that Nick Reiner had indeed been arrested. Listen here.
Texas was feeling unwell.
We have our robbery homicide division handling the investigation. They worked throughout the night on this case and were able to take into custody Nick Reiner, a suspect in this case. He was subsequently booked for murder and is being held on $4 million bail.
Now, police were initially called.
People, this has got to be sacrifice season for the gods. It's just got to be. It has that feel. We've seen this before. Christmas time, the New Year's, Hanukkah, New Year's, Passover, and Easter. It's going to be a rough ride. So do like I've been telling you guys for years, hop up in God's arms. When I first heard about it, the first thing I thought about, I'm like, Brentwood, California. That sounds like the O.J. Simpson, Nicole Brown situation. And it's so much happening at the same time. What was it, Brown University? Let me check that. Brown University shooting. So yeah, we had the Brown University shooting of the day. And now we have this famous Hollywood mogul, Rob Reiner. Again, we grew up on him. Well, he lived in Brentwood. The O.J., the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson, that was in Brentwood. O.J.'s wife, her first name was what? Nicole Brown Simpson. Then you got this shooting at Brown University. And I could go on and on. This last 4 or 5 days, a lot of these stories appear to be connected. If I had a staff, I would just connect it all because I know it's something. I've been thinking about it. At least I sense it. I want to go through this theme methodically. What saddened me, in addition to what happened last night, was President Donald John Trump's response to all of this. And I really want you to hear this.
The latest on this just horrific investigation. Speaking of horrific, I want to read how the President of the United States responded publicly to this news. Here's what he posted. Quote, "A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace." My panel.
Have you ever in your life as a quote unquote free breathing American ever thought, because I'm sure you've never heard anything like this, but did you ever think you would hear something like that from the so-called leader of the world? Or should I just say America? That literally put a tombstone on the whole situation. I don't care what you think about a person, unless they done killed a family member of yours or something like that on that level. What Donald J. Trump just did, in my humble opinion, that is the ultimate disrespect to the family, to the friends, to the nation, to the man's community, to his wife's community, to the world, to citizens of the world. How dare he post something like that? And to think that we as United States citizens, and even as citizens of the world, would tolerate such a behavior as the family and friends and those who will watch this man, irregardless of his political persuasion and his quote-unquote fight for whatever it is that he believed in. People grieve death, and yet they celebrate the man's life. You know old saying, it came out during my generation, if you ain't got nothing good to say, fill in the blank in the comment section. What is the response? If you ain't got nothing good to say, then what? This man is becoming more and more of an embarrassment. And he ain't even been up in there a year. I want to break down this thing methodically because I saw a lot, and there is a whole lot that I am not going to say, because this decode went so far. In fact, I want you to listen. There's some words in here I want you to hear again.
On this situation.
Why? Now he's being held on 4.
Let me see where I want to start with this here. Let me go back into this. There's some key words here that I want to play.
Thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the...
I know what it was. Then Trump said, surpassed all goals. President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia, reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. That's key. The golden age is coming. Does the golden age come through sacrifice? Now, I'll continue. Let's decode this thing. And again, my condolences to the family. I'm going to show you the reporting that it says a blowout. They had a blowout. They were at Conan. The comedian Conan used to have his late night talk show. I'm not into that anymore. He might still on the air. He might still be on the air. I don't know. But Conan O'Connell, whatever his name is, they were at his house, and it's reported allegedly that there was a big fight between the parents and the son. So who knows? I don't know. Put in the comment section if you heard that. Now, the first thing I thought about was Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy. Remember? They found them dead, but they said it was something else. But February 26th of 2025, remember Gene Hackman and his wife, they were found dead? Remember that? Okay, let's go into it. February 26, 2026, anniversary of Gene Hackman. December 14th, last night. The difference is 216. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is that coincidence? Now look at this. January 20th, 2025, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump. December 14th, last night, they found this couple dead. The difference is 47 weeks. Who's the 47th president? Rob Reiner's birthday, March 6th. Take March 6th, subtract it from Trump's next birthday. March 6, 1947, his birthday, the gentleman who died, Rob Reiner. July 14, 2026, Trump's next birthday. The difference is 79,312. You heard me. I just took Rob Reiner's birthday and subtracted from Trump's next birthday. I get 79 years and 312. What is 79? Trump is 79 years old. What is 312? Trump beat Kamala Harris by 312 votes. And it's also symbolic in my book for something else. There's your receipts. It's deep, y'all. It's real deep. Now, let me throw this at you. Constantine got a vision from God across in the sky on 3/12. 3/12. I just showed you 3/12.
312 AD, Constantine the Great found himself in a crucial moment right before the Battle of Milvian Bridge. Legend has it that he had a vision of a cross in the sky, accompanied by the words, "In hoc signo vinces," in this sign, you will conquer. Inspired by this, Constantine instructed his soldiers to paint Christian symbols on their shields. And guess what? They emerged victorious, defeating his rival Maxentius. This event marked a major turning point for Christianity. Later on, Constantine issued the Edict of Milan, which granted Christians tolerance and eventually led to his own conversion to the faith. His embrace of Christianity completely transformed the Roman Empire and set the stage for it to become the official state religion. Subscribe.
Constantine honored God, took it back because they were under pagan rule. Sol Invictus from Aurelian. That was 274 AD. Now, let's look at all this in perspective because I just gave you some numbers. It's amazing how this thing speaks. Because again, when we took Trump's birthday next year versus Rob Reiner's birthday now, what do you get? You get wow, Reiner's son. I almost forgot about that. You get 79,312. Trump is 39 years old, and 312 is that tug of war. That's when Sol Invictus, that's when the pagans was running everything. Just want to put it together for you so you can see what's going on. Now, January 20th, 2025, that's inauguration right here. And look at this here. This is March 6th. That's Rob Reiner's birthday. The difference is 45. Trump's the 45th president. Is that coincidence? Rob Reiner's birthday right here, anniversary. July 13th, 2024. That's when they say Trump got hit in the ear. The difference is 47. Trump's the 47th president. Are they doing future past? Are they trying to tell you what's coming for the future as well? Because many times they do speak the present, past, and tell you the future. Gene Hackman, who died earlier in the year, that's his birthday, January 30th. Take January 30th, subtract it from Rob Reiner's birthday. Look at that. March 6th, Reiner. January 30th, Hackman. The difference is 47 weeks. Trump's the 47th president. Were both of these sacrifices? But here, look at this one. This is Nick Reiner, the one who got arrested. They didn't say he was guilty, but this is the son. Look at his birthday. He's the one who just got arrested. 9/14. Okay. Pope Leo is 9/14. Look, I'm just putting it out there. Again, the powers will create a situation to tell you about other situations. What I've been telling you guys for a while is that we're going to a one world system. There'll be a new religion, a new economic system, a new political system. We're going to leave the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar, Aurelian, sun god, Sol Invictus moment. We're going to move into this other pagan, Gothic devil, sun god Ra, Egypt, Akhenaten. They're fading us into it gradually. So, look at this here. September 14th, anniversary of the birthday of Rob Reiner's son. Also Pope Leo's birthday. From yesterday, it gives you 274. Like 274 AD, what happened? Sol Invictus. That's when Emperor Aurelian got rid of Christianity and brought in the pagan. Then God gave a dream to what? Constantine, and it's been that tug of war. Constantine made it a Christian state after that. They speaking, aren't they? 313, that's when Pope Francis became the Pope. Why am I bringing that up? Take 313, 2024 anniversary from yesterday, you get 9/14. What is 9/14? Pope Leo's birthday and Reiner's son's birthday. What's his name? Nick, right? Nick. Isn't Nick like Christmas? Like Saint Nick? Just, make an observation. What else we got? Remember I showed you blowout? Blowout earlier come out to 108. Why is 108 important in history? We just celebrated the 108th birthday of JFK. The future is another JFK-like will be taken out. He'll be unalived. I think you know who he is. My name is Friendship Pearson. Tell me what you think. Was this a sacrifice? I'm ready to keep running this race and get it done. Thank you for the Christmas tie, and thank you for those encouraging words. Hold strong. The finish line is so close. God bless everyone. Thank you.